Hey, by the way, Jim and Duke are on holidays, if anyone wants to know.
Or if anyone cares.
Yep. No, they do care. People are saying, where are Jim and Duke?
Haven't they gone over to the trap by the volcanic ash?
I'm just saying they've gone on holidays in the middle of the footy season.
And I hope they're covered in ash.
Yeah.
Me too.
Just extraordinary.
Hope it's coming out their ears.
He took a selfie last night too, Jim. Gary, on his Instagram account.
The pool.
Do you believe that?
Well, it's like...
He took a selfie.
Doing what he does best, Damo.
Well, it looked like a selfie.
You like Cam Newton going on holidays about just before the Super Bowl. I mean, anyway, apparently you can do that here. Let me say, last week there was a man in our box by the name of Danny Frawley. I've never seen more nervous about the fact that he'd spruiked and pumped up Tony Lockett. Yes. Right now, there's a bloke called Big Nose who is similarly nervous because Cam Newton, the man he has spruiked and pumped up, ain't appeared just yet.
The snorkel, she's a no-go at this stage. But we are waiting for the big man here. He earns 100 mil, so he probably thinks he's entitled to be late. But let me tell you.
Here he comes, Rod.
Cam.
Shut up,
Hey, look.
NFL royalty joins us live in the box. Not too many men can overawe this box of superstars, but they have just retreated back into their seat. Brian Taylor, this man here, is almost on his knees. Cam, welcome.
You're late.
Oh, come on.
It was traffic, tardiness and traffic.
Cam, you may not realise, and it is great to have you, by the way, and we'll get more into your unbelievable playing and contract situation over there at Carolina. This man here, right here, Brian Taylor, was one of the all-time great goal kickers of our game.
Oh, really? I was the
likened himself to you before you walked in.
Yeah. And, that's nice to hear. I mean, especially with trying to become familiar with this AFL, you have to be able to not only be athletic but also learn how to
look
kick
at his
as
fat
well.
guts. He's not that athletic. He's just let himself go.
He would have been a guard or a center.
He would have been a tackle over there.
It was a while ago, Cam.
You're asking questions before we came on air. How familiar are you with our great game?
Well, I know it's very exciting to watch because it's a lot of hitting and crashing and running into each other. You know, it's something that the spectators like to watch and see. And, I can't wait to get this show started.
Does it look fair to you when you see the hit and crash? Does it look fair?
Does it look? No, it doesn't look fair at all because I see one guy, unfortunately, looking one way.
Blindside.
Catching it from the other side. And surprisingly enough, the AFL and the NFL has so many similarities as far as, the preparation going into it. But the thing that I can't grip my mind around is how unsafe it is to play these games in the AFL.
Well, it's a 360-degree game.
Right.
So it can come from any direction at you.
Right. For the NFL, they're trying to, modify the game so much to try to protect us with the concussions, with ACLs.
They are doing that here as well. We're following you guys on that.
Yeah, but now I'm looking at guys and they don't have nothing. No shin guards, no ankle tape,
no pads.
no headgear, some guys even barely wear mouthpieces.
So let's just talk about NFL for a moment.
Right.
Now that you've become a superstar quarterback, I'm very keen to know, when you were growing up as a young fella, who did you idolise in the game? Who were the players that you aspired to be like in the NFL?
Well, for me, it was always the NFL greats. When I looked at the Joe Montanas, the Brett Favres, the Steve McNairs, the Warren Moons, and surprisingly enough, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees and those guys. And
why did he let the ball down?
Deflate a game.
Why did he why do that?
I have no idea.
That's a silly thing to do.
And then, it was a couple footballs in my room when I got here. And, me, being familiar with footballs as long as I can remember, I've never felt something so slick. It was hard to – yes, the AFL ball.
Crusty.
Something just – it was slip and girthy. And I seen a lot of guys kicking it and some guys punching it, elbowing it. I'm like, well, that's different. That's strange.
And I was fortunate enough to go to the Super Bowl last year? This last
Unfortunately, I wasn't.
No. Well, there's my next question. I mean, how much of a burning ambition is that? Because it was an unbelievable spectacle. I mean, Tom Brady getting the job done. It's where the reputations are made on that big stage.
Right.
How much of a burning goal is that?
It's arguably one of, it is the creme de la creme. It's the highest, sports event, I think, that's out there. You have the NBA Finals, but it's 6 games, possibly 7. You got the World Series, same situation.
But the AFL Grand Final.
AFL, but the Super Bowl is the granddaddy of them all, and it's something that we've all been wishing for ever since we was little blokes, right? Growing up and always just dreaming of playing the Super Bowl, and I haven't attended one yet.
So you've never been?
Never been. I don't want to go until I'm in it. And I don't think that day is too far from me. Hoping.
Hey, your playbook, Cam, it's extensive. There's a lot of plays that can unfold during the course of the game. As the quarterback, do you have the freedom from your coach to make adjustments or go with a different play if you've been given a different play from the sidelines?
Absolutely, we do. You hear, the quarterback cliches come to the line, audible, check wide 80, easy. Peyton Manning, Omaha. Those type of things.
Or LeBron, give it to me.
Yeah. Move. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying?
So, Cam, you asked me about the 50-metre lines out here on the MCG just before. Players can comfortably kick from 50 metres and kick a goal in our game here. How far, if you were to stand out in the middle of the MCG at the moment, it's about 100 metres from the middle to the goal line, how far can you throw it?
Throwing a football?
Yeah. If you had to throw a Hail Mary, how far?
Your ball.
Yeah.
Hail Mary. If I was throwing past the 50-yard line, I could easily clear it.
Easily clear from 50?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cam, it's been an honour. It certainly has. Well, we all love the game, and so we're all a bit awestruck having you in here. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoyed tonight's game, and let's hope we can all.
Can I say something?
You can do what you want.
I like to say I was heart-stricken by the news, and I was saddened to hear about Mr. Phil Walsh.
Yep.
My hearts go out to his family. Very traumatizing to hear such a story. A man that was well respected in this community. My hat goes off to him.
Thank you. Very well said.
Well done, Cam. Appreciate your time in here tonight.